Well, hi everybody, and good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning where some areas have been hit very hard overnight. Other areas have seen little, if anything, when it comes to snowfall. I'll just kind of circle an area before I get too far along here. The areas that have been hit hardest with snow over the last 12 hours, right here. These areas are a very narrow band. We've seen reports of as little as maybe 1.5 inches of snow to as much as 9 inches of snowfall in a very narrow area. Tri-Cities, nothing. Kearney had a little bit of snow, but really nothing accumulating. East of there, nothing. Not done yet, though, with the snowfall here. I'm going to back this up because for some reason this is starting at 11:30. I want to go back to where we're at, and that's the here and now here. So again, there we go. That helps out a little bit more. We've seen that band of snow starting to shift to the southwest into southwest Nebraska. So that's the first thing that we're going to see, the heaviest snow shifting to the southwest going through the next couple of hours. But weaker waves of snow can still develop here. They're already developing here across parts of the area. And those are going to move southwestward as we go through the next couple of hours. They could bring some light accumulation of snow, but I'm not expecting super heavy snow with those weaker bands that move to the southwest. We'll see stronger north and northeast winds are going to strengthen throughout the day. Tri-Cities, snow starts to wrap up by noon, could linger a little longer to the south and west of the Tri-Cities, but by the end of the day, we're down to just flurries at most here, maybe some light snow in the extreme western parts of the Local 4 viewing area. But by later today, that's when we see our strongest winds. We are talking about winds out of the north and the northeast at around 25 to 35 miles per hour. Gusts could be over 40 miles per hour. So areas with snow on the ground, especially those areas I circled, and I'll do it one more time here. Those areas I circled here, if I can get it to work, are going to see a threat of blowing snowfall. And even I would even mention these areas too that might pick up some snow this morning. These two areas, blowing snow is going to become a bigger and bigger concern through the day as the winds get stronger and stronger. Visibility is going to become very poor in those spots. So be very careful because the roads are already slick in those locations due to accumulating snowfall. On top of that now, we're going to throw in blowing snow later on today. Even as the snow comes to an end, blowing snow could still be a problem. Still a small chance of flurry this evening. The winds are still going to be strong. They will eventually lighten up a little bit towards tomorrow morning. We start to clear up the skies. Mostly sunny skies return. Again, periods of maybe a few clouds here and there, but leaning towards more sun than clouds during the day tomorrow. Still a bit chilly, but at least with lighter winds, it's going to feel better. We're going to start to melt off any snow that we do have on the ground out there. Let's look at the rest of the forecast for today. We've already talked about snowfall amounts of 3 to 9 inches in that band. Additional snowfall totals, maybe 1 inch or 2 for southwest Nebraska. The rest of the area, under 1 inch, very little, if anything, off towards the east here. Tri-Cities, 1 inch or less, more than likely 1/2 inch or less. We're probably not going to get a whole lot, but we do have that window of time between now and about noon where snow could fall in the Tri-Cities area. Now, officially, winter weather advisories do continue until 6 o'clock this evening or midnight tonight, but really, the damage has kind of already been done, and again, this includes Kearney, but Kearney hasn't had anything. But Buffalo County is a big county. The western part of that county has been hit a little bit more with snow than Kearney did here. But again, you kind of, and I'll draw another line here, I would say these areas there and westward eastward have really not had much of anything. It's been the western, but the western half of the viewing areas, again, it has so far, again, has been hit with heavy snowfall out there. And again, with the blowing snow threat becoming bigger and bigger, the winter weather advisory will continue. That's why it actually continues until midnight for many of those counties, because even though the snow will be done, the winds could still whip that snow around and cause very poor conditions out there when it comes to visibility and travel and things like that, and drifting of snow as well. All right, on to highs for today. Now, the western areas are going to see the thickest clouds, the best chance of snow, so temperatures will be coldest there, upper 20s, lower 30s. Warmer, though, the farther east you go. We could see some mid-30s around the Tri-Cities, upper 30s to near 40 out towards the east. Tonight, dropping back into the mid and upper teens and lower 20s. This is the coldest night in our forecast. Not terribly cold, though, for this time of year. There's not really a lot of Arctic air coming in on the backside of the system. Tomorrow, chilly, below average. Not terrible. The sun will be back. The winds won't be as strong. Just on the chilly side, a lot of 30s. Some of the coldest temperatures will be where we have the deeper snow. So Lexington and Holdridge, Broken Bow towards North Platte and McCook. Those locations probably see the coldest temperatures for tomorrow. Thursday gets better. There will be more clouds on Thursday, and the winds are going to be a little bit blustery again out of the northwest. but we do see highs get a little warmer, upper 30s, lower to mid 40s, more snow melt. There is actually a small chance of maybe some light precipitation on Thursday we'll get into here in just a bit. So again, today, I have an 80% chance of snow for the Tri-Cities. This does not mean we're going to get copious amounts of snow. It's just we have a good chance of snow this morning for a few hours. There's a window of time where we could get a little bit of snow, under an inch, probably under a half inch, but again, some snow still possible. Again, the bigger story, I think, for today, for the Tri-Cities, winds. The bigger story just to our west and southwest, the snow and the wind combined. The snow that we've already seen, and then now adding on that, the winds, which will get stronger. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies for Ash Wednesday. Things looking all right out there for tomorrow. We'll start to melt off snow. More clouds Thursday, becoming rather breezy, a little warmer out there. Small chance of maybe some flurries or sprinkles, light rain, light snow. It's not a very good chance, though. I think it favors our northern areas, so I didn't throw it in the Tri-Cities forecast for Thursday. Friday, I think we get a little more sun. Partly cloudy, might even get mostly sunny skies. Still a bit on the breezy side. We're talking, when I say breezy, 15 to 20 plus mile per hour winds. Maybe a little higher than that, but again, mostly 15 to 20 mile per hour winds. It does look like we're going to get to the lower 50s now for Friday, so we start to inch those temperatures up, and now Saturday looking like the best day of the forecast, which is a change from yesterday's forecast. I think we could make a run for 60. More than likely, we're going to get to 60 on Saturday. Lots of sunshine. March 1st, we start to see some extra clouds come in from the north ahead of our next storm system. I think we still get into the 50s on Sunday, though, and then it gets a little bit cooler with the extra clouds. Monday, there is a slight chance of some rain, maybe a little snow mixed in if it gets cold enough. Right now I'm going with 40s, but if it ends out a little colder, maybe some snow could be thrown into that forecast. Long range, it doesn't look like we see a big cold spell. Beyond that, we'll probably see temperatures stay a little bit above average towards the middle of next week here. So a lot going on this morning and today. Things looking a little calmer, though, in the long range. Not seeing any major storm systems on the way. That one from Monday doesn't look that significant at this point, though. But again, I will emphasize, if you've seen snow, and you know it if you look out your window, you've already been hit hard, and it's going to be a rough day, especially when those winds kick in. Travel's going to be very difficult. If you haven't seen snow so far, you look out the window, you haven't seen snow, you're probably not going to get a whole lot out of this system. The best chance would be that southwestern Nebraska area around McCook and Imperial, maybe an inch or two of snowfall here. Things will get better. You see it there. The temperatures are going to get better later on this week and into the upcoming weekend. So thank you for watching. Stay safe if you have those rough conditions out there this morning. Again, stay safe on the roads. If you don't have to be out, don't be out. If you do, take your time. Be careful. Can't emphasize that enough. Thank you for watching. We'll talk to you all again on your Wednesday morning. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Kleneski. God bless. Bye.